What's up everyone, it's Sprometheus, and today I'm coming at you with the original whipped coffee. And no, I'm not talking about the Dalgona whipped coffee that everybody's making right now. I'm talking about the traditional cappuccino. In terms of comforting coffee beverages, this one really tops the list. You have that nice, sweet, pillowy foam sitting on top of a shot of espresso, which are two things that I really enjoy. Plus, you can drink them as a layered beverage or stir them together, whatever floats your boat. And to make this cappuccino even better, I'm going to be using my own coffee. I'm using this Little Giant Columbia Calca Caldana with notes of milk chocolate, papaya, and caramel. For my cappuccino, this coffee is still available online. There's a link in the description. But let's dive into making this coffee. So we've ground our coffee up. I've got this dialed in for a perfect shot. I'm using 18 grams of ground coffee. I'm pulling about 30 or 32 grams of coffee out right now because I want to add just a little bit more of that steamed foam, and I want to do a smaller drink than usual. I'm going to be doing about a 5-ounce drink instead of maybe a 7 to 8-ounce drink. And now that we've got our shot prepped, let's get our cup and our scale and get ready to pull this shot. So we're going to watch this whole thing roll. We're going to turn on the pump, and remember, start your timer as soon as the pump starts. You're starting your extraction as soon as water touches the puck. Now we're just keeping an eye on the flow and the time. We want to stop just a little bit short of our goal, around 32 grams, because I know there's going to be a little bit of overflow coming out of the portafilter. Now let's move on to the trickier portion, the milk. So this is going to depend on the size of the drink that you're making. Since I'm making a smaller, about 5-ounce drink, I'm not going to use very much, but no matter the size, I would use about 1/3 less milk than you normally use because you're going to stretch it quite a bit further. As you can see, there is quite a bit of space between the top of the milk line and where it's going to end up at the end of the steaming. As you can hear, I'm adding much more air than usual. You want to stretch it up to the bottom of your spout. But don't forget to follow all your normal milk steaming procedures by purging and wiping your wand. Now you can see how much the level of the milk has gone up since steaming. You can see it's at the very bottom of the spout on the pitcher. So since it's been sitting here for a second, we want to make sure we give it a good grooming. So we're going to give it a spin to break up that heavy foam on top and get that more incorporated throughout all the milk in the pitcher. And of course, you can give it a couple taps to knock out any surface bubbles. And now we're ready to pour our milk. So remember, you want to pour faster for more contrast. So pour at a medium fast pace so you get that foam out first. You don't want to fill it up with steamed milk before you add the foam on top to have that nice thick layer of foam. As you finish up, you can slow down your pour a little bit. This will add steamed milk underneath the surface of the foam, and you've got yourself a perfect traditional cappuccino. And if you're as extra as I am or my friends in Australia, you can definitely sprinkle it with some chocolate powder or chocolate shavings, whatever you might have around to just give it that little bit of edge of sweetness. I definitely prefer it this way, but it's by no means a requirement. And that's it. You've got yourself a perfect traditional cappuccino. As you can see, the foam is really dense and clean. It's very smooth. There's no bubbles. It's going to be a great drink. You can stir it up, drink it in layers, just enjoy it. This is literally a hug in a mug. And I think as an industry, whether you're a home barista or a professional barista, we get very caught up in the aesthetics of coffee. We get caught up in how beautiful the latte art can be, or pouring the best latte art, making a drink look amazing. But I think that we need to take a step back and just enjoy coffee for what it is, and these traditional drinks do have a place. And they have a place today in coffee, but let me know your thoughts on a traditional cappuccino. Do you like a dry cappuccino like I made today, or a wet one? I personally drink both on a very regular basis, but I'd be curious to hear what you think about this coffee. So drop those comments down below and let me know. A big thank you to my April Patreon supporters: Ads, James B, David, Ninja Warrior Coffee, Christopher, John K, Matthew, Squeegee, Ro, Brian, Lisa, Thomas B, Andre, Rick Racer, Thomas S, Noel, Spookus, Bound Coffee, Mika, Samantha, Nathan, Aiden, Jonathan, Claire, Steven, James K, Josh, and Andrew. And of course, a big thank you to my barista and barback tiers. If you want any information on the Patreon, there's a link in the description below and in the upper right hand corner right now. And thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that little bell button for notifications of new videos posted every Friday. Follow me on Instagram at Sprometheus for content throughout the week. My blog at Sprometheus.com. My coffee at littlegiant.coffee. And as always, stay caffeinated. Pony Boy.